Interprocess communication, IPC, is crucial for Python multiprocessing, enabling processes to exchange data efficiently. Understanding IPC fundamentals involves recognizing the need for communication due to isolated memory spaces. This sets the stage for exploring core mechanisms like pipes, queues, and shared memory, which are essential for building robust, high-performance applications. Interprocess communication, IPC, in Python is crucial for enabling processes to share data and coordinate tasks. Core mechanisms like pipes, queues, and shared memory facilitate this communication. These tools allow processes to exchange information efficiently, overcoming the challenges posed by isolated memory spaces, ensuring high-performance applications. Processes in Python operate in isolated memory spaces, ensuring safety and parallelism. This isolation, however, poses a challenge for data sharing and coordination. Inter-process communication, IPC, mechanisms are essential, allowing processes to exchange information, synchronize, and collaborate effectively, maintaining the advantages of process-based parallelism. Each Python process operates in its own memory space, with separate heaps, stacks, and global variables. This independence allows multiprocessing to bypass the global interpreter lock, achieving true CPU parallelism. However, it necessitates explicit communication channels for data sharing and coordination, unlike threading where memory is shared among threads. Inter-process communication, IPC, mechanisms like pipes, queues, and shared memory are crucial for process interaction. Pipes offer lightweight, bidirectional connections between two processes, ideal for simple producer-consumer patterns. Queues provide thread and process-safe FIFO structures, supporting multiple producers and consumers. Shared memory allows direct access to common memory regions, offering the fastest data sharing, but requires careful synchronization. Pipes create two connection objects for bidirectional communication between processes. Each endpoint can send and receive data, like a direct phone line. Using the pipe function, we establish parent and child connections. In practice, the parent sends data, the child processes it, and sends back a response, demonstrating simple, effective communication. Pipes are duplex by default, allowing simultaneous send and receive operations. For one-way communication, set duplex false. Pipes aren't thread-safe. Use queues for thread access. Data must be pickable for transmission, with Python handling most cases, though custom classes may need special handling. Queues offer a thread and process-safe FIFO structure, ideal for distributing tasks across multiple worker processes. Supporting multiple producers and consumers, they excel in work pools and producer-consumer patterns. Using Python's multiprocessing, tasks are added to a queue, processed by workers, and terminated gracefully with poison pills, ensuring efficient task management. Queue types in Python include the standard FIFO, first in, first out, queue, simple queue, and joinable queue. FIFO, first in, first out. Queue supports blocking and non-blocking operations. Simple queue offers better performance for basic tasks. Joinable queue allows producers to wait until all tasks are processed. Use methods like put, get, and task done effectively, and employ poison pills for graceful shutdowns. Shared memory offers maximum performance for processes accessing large data. Python's multiprocessing .value and array enable direct memory access, eliminating serialization overhead. However, this requires explicit synchronization to avoid race conditions. Unlike queues and pipes, shared memory lacks built-in thread safety, necessitating manual coordination with locks for safe access. Using Python's multiprocessing module, shared values and arrays enable efficient data handling across processes. A lock ensures thread safety when incrementing a shared counter or filling an array. Type codes like I for integers and D for doubles define data types. This approach maximizes performance while maintaining data integrity. Shared memory type codes are crucial for defining data types in multiprocessing. C represents a char, I an integer, F a float, and D a double. For signed and unsigned chars, use B and B, respectively. For complex structures, leverage multiprocessing. Manager or NumPy's structured D types for efficient data handling. Locks ensure mutual exclusion, allowing only one process access at a time. R locks are reentrant, useful for nested function calls. Semaphores manage limited resources, blocking when exhausted. Events signal multiple processes simultaneously. Conditions combine locks with wait, notify for complex patterns. Barriers synchronize processes, ensuring all reach a point before proceeding. Utilize context managers to ensure locks are released, preventing deadlocks. Avoid manual lock management. Minimize critical sections by moving computations outside, holding locks only when necessary. This maximizes concurrency and efficiency. Proper lock usage is crucial for safe and effective process synchronization. The manager class enables sharing complex Python objects like lists and dicts between processes. It uses a server process to manage these objects with proxies for worker access. While convenient, managers are slower than raw shared memory due to communication overhead. Use them for complex structures when performance is not critical. Manager objects offer shared access to basic collections like lists and dictionaries, and synchronization tools like locks and semaphores. Advanced options include namespace for custom attributes and value, or array for shared data. Note, these involve network-style communication, so for performance-critical tasks, consider raw shared memory or queues. For simple bidirectional communication between two processes, use pipe. For distributing tasks among multiple workers, opt for queue. When dealing with large arrays or matrices, shared memory is ideal for high-performance access. For complex structures like shared lists, dictionaries, or custom objects, Manager is the preferred choice. Shared memory excels in high-frequency operations, offering significant performance benefits. However, it demands careful synchronization. Pipes and queues provide moderate performance, suitable for simpler tasks. Manager dicts are slower but useful for complex data structures. Choose based on your specific needs, considering data size, complexity, and system architecture. Deadlocks occur when processes wait indefinitely for each other's locks. Acquire locks consistently and use timeouts. For pickle errors, ensure objects are pickleable. Avoid lambdas and local classes. Implement getState and iSetState for complex objects. Resource leaks can be mitigated by using context managers, explicitly closing connections, and joining processes for cleanup. The producer-consumer pipeline efficiently manages tasks using multiprocessing. Producers generate tasks, placing them in a shared queue. Consumers retrieve and process these tasks, storing results in another queue. This pattern uses a stop event to gracefully terminate processes after a set duration, ensuring robust task management and resource utilization. The worker pool pattern leverages the pool class for efficient parallel execution. Using apply async, tasks are submitted asynchronously, allowing immediate return and callback execution upon completion. This pattern supports various execution methods like map and star map, optimizing resource management and task distribution across multiple processes, enhancing computational efficiency. Error handling in inter-process communication is crucial. Use queue with timeout to avoid blocking indefinitely. Handle empty exceptions gracefully. For risky operations in a pool, manage exceptions with try-except blocks. Worker exceptions are re-raised in the parent, but manual process management may require passing exceptions through queues. On Windows, the spawn method is default, requiring importable modules, and the if name main guard, leading to slower process creation. Unix uses fork, offering fast creation, but with potential fork safety issues. macOS defaults to spawn in Python 3.8+, similar to Windows, with explicit method setting available for consistency. Designed for failure by using timeouts and handling exceptions at process boundaries. Minimize shared state. Prefer message passing through queues. Profile before optimizing to identify real bottlenecks. Test thoroughly with varying loads and edge cases to catch concurrency bugs. Use tools like PyTest Timeout for detecting deadlocks and stress testing for race conditions. Select IPC mechanisms based on needs: pipes for simple tasks, queues for distribution, shared memory for performance, and managers for complex structures. Synchronize shared memory with locks and context managers. Batch operations to reduce inter-process communication overhead. Profiling helps identify true bottlenecks, often revealing simple solutions outperform complex ones.